Alright, people, this is Paul again. I'm going to show you a little feature of the Pioneer radios. There's certain radios that have this feature. It's for the AppRadioOne feature, and only certain radios have this. That's all the AVH radios, the 5700, 4700, 3700, 27, 17, and the 77 and the 67 series 2015 DVD receivers have these features. It's made for the iPhones, the 5s and 6s, and certain Androids. You got the Galaxy Note 3, S4, S4 Mini. I have the Galaxy X4, Galaxy Core 2 Duos, the Nexus 5, Xperia Z2, Moto G, and Xperia Z. And mostly at least with the 4.3 or higher OS versions for the Androids. You can always go to the PioneerElectronics.com website, look up AppRadioOne on there, and it'll give you, that they may update the list of compatible radios and stuff. So the phones. So anyway, what this does is it gives you a easy one cord cable connection. So if you have an Android, you can use your Android's cable. See, I got it plugged in my Galaxy right now. Or if you have an iPhone, you can use your Lightning cable. And what you do is you plug the USB back of the radio, which I plugged in right now, and that's all you need. You don't need to purchase any extra cables unless you don't have one. Then I don't know how you charge your phone up. But anyway, the first thing you need to do is you need to download the AppRadioOne or AppRadio icon, and this is what the icon looks like right here. If I get this right, and then when you download that, when you run it, it's going to tell you to download a certain type of keyboard for the car. I think it's called car type keyboard. And once that is installed, you have to select it to make sure it's one of the keyboards that you can use. Then you download the AppRadio Live, and that's what that icon looks like. So you got AppRadio here and AppRadio Live up there. Once those three are downloaded, you have full function of the AppRadioOne features. There are compatible apps that you can get and probably stuff like that later on, but since it's still new. So anyway, what you do is just make sure your phone's on and there. And then what you do is you plug your phone into the cable. It's plugged in, so I'll throw that off the side. You can see my phone's already getting activated. It says hello, but the screen's not doing anything. Now, if you had watched my out of the box review on this radio right here, I told you that this mode button doesn't do anything by itself. But now that I have my phone connected to it, what this mode does is switch between the radio to app mode. So now I got, if you don't download the AppRadio Live, you got photos, contacts, and calendar features, and a big check mark. And a check mark takes you to compatible apps, and right now the only thing we have is AppRadio Live. Anything new? I don't see anything. Categories, entertainment, and AppRadio. So only compatible app right now is AppRadio Live. There may be a little bit of delay, but by clicking and going to here. So if you click something, just give it a second. It'll eventually reach up by the radio. And I just clicked it my AppRadio Live with my pinky by accident, and it actually tells you it's installed on the radio, which also says up here the same thing as well. So it's kind of like a mirror link, but you can actually touch the screen and do stuff. So what I'm going to do is figure out how to get back. Okay, I used the back there on my phone to get back there, so I'm still backing out. Okay, now we're back to the main screen again. Let's see here. We got the photos. You click it, and you can scroll through your photo albums, select stuff that you want. And if you see one that you like, Like it'll like list them all here. I only have one in this particular folder, but this is me acting crazy. So anyway, whatever picture you have, you can zoom in. You can also pinch and zoom. Like I said, there's a delay. So I think it reads the phone first and then brings the picture back down here. So anyway, that's what that is. Backing out, the photos. And of course contacts, if you have your contacts, if you want to make a phone call. And click. All contacts, if you have a lot of people, there they all are. And also, if you're in your radio screen here, you can also click the apps, because now the apps is highlighted. You can do something. So anyway, back here, back to the calendar, and of course, the calendar does what calendars do. Tells you today, April Fool's Day, but I'm not fooling you, so I couldn't think of a good April Fool's Day for anything. There's a 2 or the big 4, so let's click on that and see what all the 4s mean. And I'm clicking on it. Of course, the 2nd is my birthday, so tomorrow is my birthday. That's what it's telling me. So we're just going to back out of that. Alright, so you can scroll around. Apparently wherever there's some numbers, let's see, the 10th of April is other people's birthday. So it keeps track of birthdays apparently from Facebook. Trying to back out. Alright, now the last button here is the App Radio Live, which is the most neat feature, I think. You click it, and it brings you up to the more user-friendly screen. Takes a second. Yeah, wait for it. Of course, the last screen I was on the navigation screen, so I'm going to click here to bring me to this screen. It says 4 buttons. You got your navigation, you got your, what is this? Your maps. I have a paper here I'll kind of print out to make sure I have everything going on. Or events. Yeah, feed news. Let's see, there. This is a more enhanced calendar. It actually gives you a lot more information. You can't really tell right there, but you see all kinds of stuff on here. I've already been messing with it on my phone, so I probably don't have it all set up. But over here we got media, and we got different things. Let's see, we got genre. That I haven't figured it out yet. There's like different. It's like where you play your own music. You can play internet radio. I'm trying to figure out how to get to the. I click this little button right here. Yeah, here we go. Music, internet radio, Stitcher, other radio. Let's get out of here. Out of here. So you like if you don't like music on your phone, you go here, click music, and it brings up your music. I'm sure if you had art and stuff, it'll show up on there as well. Click here. Stitcher. There's actually a place in here to go to enable services, and some of these services actually might be a paid situation. So anyway, like I said, whatever you're seeing up here is happening down here because I'm clicking on here, and then it's like going back and forth. And if you click the thing right here, you got tells you where you're at, how fast you're going. So if you're driving down the road, it keeps track of your miles per hour. Got your music playing, tells you the temperature. If you have events going on, it'll let you know. You got your date and time. That's a lot of actually useful information right there on the main screen, which is actually really nice. I said pressing the gears. Alright, we got all kinds of system settings, got time units, distance units, 12 hours, miles. If you want to change your temperatures from Celsius to Fahrenheit, work home, all address reset if you want to reset, the address, or you want to set all the settings to default. I don't see any more after that. So, this little bubble over here with the exclamation point lets you know of any notifications which might pop up here. You can click on those if you need to. But anyway, and of course, let's see. Click here. You got your navigation, and then what it does, it uses your phone's navigation, but it overlays it with INRIX to give you much more information and better control and stuff. And you can zoom in on the roads, pinching, moving. You click here. I think the arrow takes you back home. Yeah, that's where it is. And that's a lot of features just from your phone. It actually makes it a lot easier with big icons on the screen. While you're driving, you have all this big area to click on. And that's really pretty much it. I pretty much covered all the basic features of AppRadioOne. I'd heard about it. I never played with it until the other day, and I was like, man, this is really nice. So, anyway, that's what AppRadioOne. If you want to get out of this and go back to the regular radio, just click mode. Brings you back to your main radio screen. And when you're ready to go back to this screen, just click mode again. And that's it for this particular setup. This is Paul. I appreciate y'all watching. Hit the like button down there. Maybe a thumbs up, maybe a comment or something. And I'm sure I've missed something somewhere. If I have, I appreciate it. I'm sorry. I apologize. I appreciate the apologizations. Anyway, I appreciate y'all watching. Y'all have an awesome day, and please subscribe.